a video on something I want to have a faff around with. So I saw something the other day, and it was raviolis, and it was raviolis before they cut them into individual raviolis. It was like a chain of raviolis, and I kind of thought, I wonder if I could leave it in the chain and cook it that way. So instead of one ravioli, there's like a chain of them. It kind of looked like a bean, like a broad bean type, like a, I don't know, we call them broad beans, but everyone else calls them, no, not fava beans. Yeah, fava beans. Yeah, so you'll get the idea when I've done it. So I need to faff around. This is leftover haggis from the weekend. It was a Burns night supper over the weekend, so there's some leftover haggis. So this is we're going to use as the inside of the raviolis. So about that much, I think. No, that's too much. That's too much. I'm just going to wing it. I'm not going to make it. I couldn't be bothered making a proper filling. And I had haggis lasagna for my tea the day after the function with leftover haggis. And it was very nice. So we'll see how this works. I don't think I'm going to need this full length of, well, this full width of pasta. Maybe we should have made these a little bit smaller. Is that going to be better? Maybe. It's alright. I don't really make raviolis or tortellinis or tortellonis. I don't make those things. It's a lot of work, and I spend enough time in the kitchen faffing around. I haven't decided if this pasta's going to be the right thickness either. So I think that will kind of be enough length. So get rid of those bits. I think that's about the right kind of spacing. And then let's need to wet all around so the pasta sticks. Probably need a bigger gap. Let's do it this way. Where's my pastry? This is normally how I faff about with things, but we're just filming it, so it'll be a standard longer video than it needs to be. But as always, I'm much more interested in the process than the actual getting it right in one go. So I'm going to do that. How many do we have on? Let's put on 5. And then we've got plenty to. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. No, I think that's. Yep, I think we'll do 6. See, that's stuck now, isn't it? It'll be fine. I think 6. And I think we'll have to really mash it down. So if we do that, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work. We'll see. I've already thought about how I could do it a better way, which is always the case. See, the air bubbles will expand and make the filling push out. So I should have done it a different way. Should have done it like that. Yeah, I should have done it like that. I'll roll out some more pasta. I've got air bubbles trapped, so that's not going to work. But you get the idea of what I was thinking. I was kind of thinking that you'd have it as a long strip. Just turn it back over that way, and then we'd cut that off like that. I made some more pasta, so it's alright. We can have another go. We've got plenty of haggis left. Who would have guessed that haggis wasn't that popular at a function? Who would have guessed, eh? I bought twice as much as I actually needed, because hardly anyone ever wanted it. They never do. I don't know why. That one's definitely going to burst. I don't know why people don't like haggis. It's not that. Probably could have got more on there. So that was my kind of idea. Like, why can't we cook pasta like that? That's going to explode. That's going to explode. But that was my idea. So I'll roll another piece out and we'll have another go. We might. No, I always like showing the mistakes. I always like to show the mistakes. So I'll roll some more pasta out and then we'll have another go. Alright, let's have another go. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's not going to work that way. So is it going to work if we do it? Let's just do it the same way again. Let's see if we can get it better. Maybe I shouldn't have wetted all the pasta. That we're close together. Get rid of that. I tore it. Do you know? We'll just cut that one off. This is probably why I don't make raviolis on a regular basis. I'll try it again. Maybe the pasta needs to be thicker. Alright, that's no good because water's going to get in them. We'll have another go. Yeah, water's going to get in those two. We'll have another go. I've got some a little bit more pasta. Right, let's not put any water on this time. We'll just put some pasta on and see if there's enough moisture in the pasta to hold it together, which the water might have been the problem. Really wish I'd paid more attention when someone was showing me how to faff around with pasta. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. I've got a little bit more pasta. No, those air pockets. Right, I've got a little bit more pasta. Let's roll that out. I wonder if that's actually the haggis that's the problem. Maybe it needs to be a little bit softer, have something mixed in with it. Maybe. Make it a little bit more malleable. Maybe. Yeah, the girl that I saw making them was making a much better job. She was very good. I am not so good. I'll never be able to work in an Italian restaurant. But I was rubbish at making bread once, and then I got better. So it seems like a better way of doing it. Yeah, maybe it's just a little bit too crumbly. We'll see when we cook them. And they explode in the pan. That one's not going to work. I can feel the LC's aren't going to work. That one's not even properly sealed. Let's cut that one off. Okay, so we'll get a pan of water together and we'll start cooking and we'll see. So water is boiling. I will. Let's put the 1 of 3 in and we'll see what happens. Shouldn't stick together. Should be fine. Okay. That's kind of worked. If I was better at making raviolis, that would work, wouldn't it? That would work. Put them in a chain. Maybe. Hold together, hold together, hold together. What's that film? Where he's waiting for it to hold together and then it just falls to bits at the last minute. Feels like maybe it's a Spider-Man film. Like a stable compound. Like a mutagen. It holds together for like a minute and then falls to bits in the last 30 seconds and he repeats the experiment and repeats it and repeats it and repeats it and it eventually works. I think. It looks like it's worked. Let's looks like it's worked, doesn't it? So that actually works. If I was better at it, it would look a lot neater. But that actually works, doesn't it? Let's see what Haggis Ravioli tastes like. Pretty nice, actually. I think people are missing out. Oh. Let's cook some of those. So these were the first ones in the longer train. I shouldn't have eaten that. I'm going swimming. So they've got some air pockets in. Let's just see if it makes that much of a difference. Or that's another kitchen myth that we've been lied to about, like all those other kitchen myths which turned out to be rubbish. That's really nice, is that? Haggis ravioli. Who'd have guessed? Who'd have guessed? Did the Italians and the Scottish ever? They must have done. They must have done. The Scottish must have got themselves down to Italy at some point. I know the Scandinavian countries end up in Jerusalem in the time of the Crusades. You see, they haven't split open, have they? So, could make them tighter together and a little bit neater. It's not so bad, is it? It's not so bad. So it's something I'm certainly going to have play with in the future because it works. It works. They could do to be a little bit neater, so they could do to be like that and a little bit closer together, so they actually look like a seed pod. But for a first faffy around attempty, that's kind of quite interesting. Someone must have done it before. There's nothing new under the sun. Yeah, so when I was chatting with my friend, I was chatting with a friend, like I've only got one, I was chatting with my friend and I said to her, there's nothing new under the sun, and she was like, oh, there it must be. And I said, I don't think there is. I said, I've got leftover haggis, I'm going to turn it into lasagna. Let's see if there is such a thing as haggis lasagna. Google search, yeah, Jamie Oliver, haggis lasagna, and I was like, well, there you go. There's nothing new under the sun, so I can't imagine someone hasn't done this before, and I can't imagine someone hasn't done haggis raviolis or tortellinis or tortellonis or either. So just need something better to fish out with. There we go. It works. They're not the neatest. I'm not the best, but it works. It works. It's on some degree. So, and we've got some air pockets, which no doubt an Italian chef would be absolutely horrified with me. I need to make a container for my utensils. I've got one. I've got another container, haven't I? Right, so that works. Not the best. Looks like little brains. I don't think the haggis was the best thing to put in them, even though it was very tasty. But it works. It works. I just need to get a better technique. So I'll probably keep this video back until I've got right at it, and then put them out back to back. But anyway, that works. Who'd have guessed that? There we go. Success. In some way.